So hey guys, I am back with another video. In today's video I will be doing I don't know why this is shaking so bad. Hopefully that stops the shaking. If not, we'll see. But I will be doing my February budget for 2020. I'm so ready to get February over. It just is what it is at this point. I have not done a good job of tracking or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the video because I don't want it to be too long, but I have already set up my monthly view. You guys know I like to do that way before I do my budget, just so I know where I'm at. And these are some of the stickers that's available in my shop, Simply Real Budgets. If you don't know, I have my own sticker shop where I make custom cash envelopes and budgeting kits. So I will be using one of my patterns for February. Currently my shop is closed just because I had to do some figuring out with my site. It was something going on, and I have since then fixed all my listings, but we will be back open at the end of this week. But I wanted to close it just so I could get everything done. So this is my kit for February. This one is called X and O Hearts, I believe. And I didn't want it to be like a long thing. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and get started with the budget. Okay, so first things first. When it comes to my income, if you guys don't know, currently I am still on unemployment. And with that little $300 boost, it has helped a lot than what it used to be. So I'm just gonna put and that's gonna be budgeted for $22,800, which it seems like is little. It is little compared to what my income has been for the last couple of months. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my variable income, which I'm going to budget at $500. Now I can very much well go over this, and to be honest, when it comes to my wholesaling business, I pretty much do go over this. I don't know if I should skip a line because I feel like that looks on top of it, but it's fine. I won't make it a big deal. I very much can go over that. I very much could do that in the first week, just depending on what somebody buys. But I do like to make it realistic because every day I'm not out here getting it. It just is what it is. I don't know why I never feel like that's straight. It's straight now. I'm going to do something different where I'm going to put my fixed expenses over here just because I feel like I don't need that much room. And I'm going to put the variables over here. Now, something that I did go ahead and fix for my budget this month is the last couple of months, I have not been budgeting for eating out. And I think that has been a huge mistake, which is why, for the most part, once we get into my January budget recap, you'll see like the sea of red that's sitting there in my monthly view. And that's just because I can't leave the eating out alone. So I am going to start with my cash envelopes. And that's why I switched them up, because honestly, this is where I have the most control over my budget. Whatever is fixed over here is just fixed. So let's see. I'm going to start with my cash envelopes. All of my cash envelopes go in my variable income because, again, this is stuff that I can go ahead and move around and mix and match. So the first thing up is I have my my household fund. I really hate, you know, writing at the edge of this paper. And I am budgeting $100. I actually almost probably could go down a little bit, but in case I need like something extra, I'm gonna leave it there. Then we have laundry, which I don't include in my household expenses, but I am going to tell you what I do usually include in there, and that's laundry detergent. The $40 is just for me to actually wash my clothes because I do not have I don't have a washer and dryer in my house. Our next category is planning. Y'all know I like my stickers. And because I am mostly using printable stickers now, $40 takes me a long way. It might take me for the next 2 months, to be honest. I do want to purchase like 2 Vella Beautiful pens, so that's why I'm going to keep it at the $40 here. Then we have beauty, which is $40 as well. I always keep it here in case I want to get like some braiding hair or something. I'll usually do that. And then we have eating out, which I am budgeting $50 for that. And I really need to start limiting myself on the Uber Eats because I am addicted. Then we have travel. And I made a traveling category basically to replace the gas category because my car is still in the shop getting fixed. So anywhere I go, I'm Ubering it. And I really don't go a lot of places because of the pandemic other than to go food shopping and maybe run 1 or 2 errands. I try to do that at the same time. But honestly, I'm going to have to get to the bank. So the bank is like not very close to me at all. And then we have allowance. I'm gonna get myself $50 because why not? And then I'm going to put, unbudgeted category where I don't necessarily budget anything. That is going all kind of sideways, but that's okay. I'm going to skip a line here just in case I forget something. And I just can't write in a straight line. I don't know if that's like a left-hand thing. If you are a left-handed person, and you don't have this issue, then kudos. But for me, I always do. So these are all my budgeted expenses. I'm going to move on to my fixed expenses, which is the rent, which is $14.50. We have my car note, which I don't know why I'm still paying that. We have Kindle, which is $9.99. Then we have Prime, which is $12.99. And honestly, I can't give up my Kindle Unlimited. If you don't know what Kindle Unlimited is, it's basically like a book subscription. So you pay $10 a month and you get to rent up to, it's like renting from the library. And Canva obviously is my graphics for my, I make graphics. I've used the Canva for everything. Shopify, and this is going to be $59.98, and this is because I host both of my websites on here. Eventually this is going to move over into my variable income, but for right now I'm keeping it in my regular budget so I could move it over there. Hulu, we have $5.99. We have iTunes, which is $27.98, and that is the insurance. And then last but not least, We have my cell phone, which is 8822. Oh, I'm sorry. And we have my sinking funds, because how could I forget about that? And that's going to be $200. Now, something that I did change was how I'm doing my sinking funds, and that's just because I want to be, I don't want to say I want to be like realistic, but I kind of do with what it is that I'm going to fund and how I'm going to do it. I decided to just switch it up just a little bit. So I did make a yearly, and eventually I want to get to following that yearly plan, but I want to make sure that, you know, I can stuff my sinking funds without an issue. And because I don't want, so mainly one of the reasons why I changed it too is that I didn't want a lot of half numbers. And I'm going to try to see, I tried to make lines the last time, but I think that I'm going to just leave it like that. So I'm going to do all my total. All right. So let's see, we have my income, we have fixed, and I really hate writing at the edge of the paper. I just feel mad weird holding the pen like that. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little savings tracker here, and that would be like my potential savings. So $360. And then for my fixed expenses, we have 2,317 and 14 cents. All right, so I'm gonna put all my budgeted totals down here, and then at the end of the month I'll do the actual versus the difference. So for my income, I have 3,000. For my fixed expensive, I have 2,317 and 14 cents, and then for my variable, I have $360. And that is my budget for February. I'm really excited just to get everything over. One of the things that I do as well, and I do like to just close out the spread. So I'm gonna close it out right here, is that I only budget out my income. So say for instance, I don't use my variable income in my budget of my expenses for my life. I only use this number right here. So I'm pretty much on track. Even if you want to add it, this is about $2,600, and this is just at the bare minimum of everything that I need to pay. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good space, a little better space than I was in December, in November, and October. I'm in a very, very good space. So that's a lot of loaded pressure if you only knew off my chest. So that would be the end of today's video. Once again, my shop will be open at the end of the week. I will keep February releases up, and I will be dropping March releases, so stay tuned for that video. And if you guys are interested from picking up, and if you're interested in picking up anything from there, my YouTube subscribers do get a link, get 15% off, not 10% off in the shop. Just use code YouTube. Also, if you guys are not following me on my social media accounts, they will be listed down below as well. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. Let me know how you foresee your budget going for the month of February. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.